Hi, I'm Stephanie from Guiding Force Consulting. So you've made a decision. You want to go ahead and purchase that CRM that I keep talking about. You understand the value, but you're not really sure where to start. I want to give you 5 elements to consider before you write that check. So jumping into those 5 things right away, the very first thing and one of the most important things is not price. I'm actually going to talk about the time investment that's involved with implementing a new system. You want to make sure you're in a spot where you have the time to properly set this up. There's nothing worse than starting out with a clean database and having a bunch of mucked up information in there. It doesn't help you and benefit you, and you end up frustrated before you even get started. So make sure you have the right amount of time, and it's a good time of year to implement this system, clean up your data, and get everything that you need out of this new program that you've just invested a large amount of funds into. The second thing I want to talk about is scalability. As you're shopping around and you're deciding what the best product is for you, make sure it'll grow and shrink and move and change with your organization. Your organization is going to go through a bunch of changes over the next years, I'm sure of it. And you want to make sure this can follow you along. Nobody wants to have to repurchase software, relearn software, and go through that learning curve over and over again. So make sure whatever it is that you decide to buy can scale up and scale down with your organization as you go through the different changes and phases of being a nonprofit. The third thing that I want to share with you is price. Obviously, you're going to look at that final bill before you write a check, but there's more things to consider than just the cost of the software. Some considerations include monthly subscription fees or licensing. Is it an a la carte system or does it come with everything? What are all of those hidden costs that you need to be considering before you decide if this is the right tool for you? Make sure when you talk with your reps at every company, you talk about all of those extra costs that may not be seen right up front before you make your decision so you're not surprised and disappointed later. So the fourth thing that is really crucial in making your decision is going to be support. Everybody's at a different stage in their technological skills and learning a new software. We have staff that come from different backgrounds. So you want to consider how much support you need to implement your program. Would you need full tech support for a year or just articles that you can research on your own and figure things out? Those have a cost associated and a time. So go ahead and talk with your internal team and figure out where are you guys at as an organization, and then make an appropriate decision on what you need to bring in that is going to affect your cost and your time investment, which were also in this list. And the fifth thing is also incredibly important. You want to take a look, obviously, at all of the available features. People ask me all the time, Stephanie, what's your favorite database and what should I go with? I can't answer that for you. You need to make a list of all of your pros, the things that you absolutely have to have, the things that you can't live without, and then make your wish list, the things that you would love to have, your pie in the sky, all of the bells and whistles that would make your day amazing. Go ahead and compare those with all of the different tools that are available, and that's going to help you make a decision on what's the best program for you. If you do want some help at diving through all of these different elements, picking out the appropriate features that are must-haves, I would love to help you with that. We can talk more, or you can connect on my website at guidingforceconsulting.com.